Hello, everybody. I am Gurizuri, Campanella 2 enthusiast and all-around goofball. I am here with many guests on my couch. In fact, I'm very happy to announce a very special guest. You might already know who it is, but the creator of Campanella 2 is actually here on our couch, Eirik Suhrke. Thank you so much for coming on, Eirik. I really genuinely appreciate you being here.
Hey everyone, good to be here.
Yeah, so we're going to be speedrunning Campanella 2 today. Before I go ahead and introduce my couch, I just want to give a quick sort of overview of what this run is going to be like. This is a marathon safety run with priority on no deaths. So this will be maybe a touch slower than your average speed run, just to ensure that, Isabel won't crash and burn. I'm also not going to be wearing this clown nose the whole time because it is kind of itchy. But I wanted to show off this good looking tomato before we started the run. I'm going to introduce everybody in order now. We have Matt, first and foremost.
Hi. Welcome. I'm back. Hello, everyone.
Hi. We have Val, 1407.
Hey, I'm you.
We have Realistically Positive Man.
Yo, how's it going?
We have BubbleCerberus, famous from the YouTube community, guys.
Hi, pleasure to be here.
All right. I think we are ready to start. Time starts on the button press, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm not going to be talking too much during this run. These guys are kind of take over while I lock in. Well, let's get the tomato off, and without further ado, let's give it a 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
If no one has any objections, I wouldn't mind just going over some of the basics of Campanella 2. It feels pretty impossible to cover in such a short time, but I'll do my best to at least cover the basics, so it should hopefully allow those unfamiliar to follow along. So, at its core, Campanella 2 consists of 7 different areas, and any given run of the game will have you go through 4 of these areas. Each area has 2 levels, and to progress through a level, you need to collect 10 stars. This will open up the exit. Each level is randomized, and there are lots of extra things we can do on each level, such as accrue gold or enter various optional red doors or shops. For the cherry in particular, we'll need to find 4 sages, 1 in each area. These will always appear in a red door in the second level of any given area, and when you find them, they'll give you a scroll and tell you which area the next sage will be in, so in a cherry run, the path you take is decided for you. At the top left, there are 3 main things to keep an eye on. We have health, which starts at 8 by default. Obviously, we want to keep this from hitting 0. It's very easy to get whittled down in this game. We also have fuel, which dictates how long you can apply the throttle for in the ship, and gold, which can be used to buy items, but pivotally is also consumed if you run out of fuel, giving you a bit of a lifeline there. If you run out of fuel and gold and try to fly the ship though, you'll crash and lose the run. You'll have seen there are 2 different gameplay states, one where you're in a sort of overworld, and another where you leave your ship and enter side-scroller sections. Health is shared between both these sections, and there's always a side-scroller section at the exit of every level. Importantly, you can leave your ship in the overworld, which you'll have to do to enter these doors, and while outside the ship in the overworld, any damage you take will instantly end the run. Another reason that this game is so unforgiving. But yeah, unless I've missed anything completely obvious, I'm happy for people to jump in.
Absolutely, yeah, great explanation, BubbleCerberus. We are now in Burrows 2. The run is looking really good. We got 215 coins, full HP, we even got a fuel upgrade. Really good. Fuel is definitely high priority. Want to make sure you keep that up because sometimes bad level generation can really cost you. We're going to go and see what's in this chest here, get an upgrade, and looks like we're going to get some safety HP. Awesome. It runs in a great state. Guri is just looking for the red door with the scroll in it, as this is the second level.
It's always frustrating that the red door can be so elusive sometimes, but we've got confidence in Guri's door-finding abilities.
And thankfully, as you mentioned, BubbleCerberus, he does have a little bit of a lifeline with the gold, although he might get a really good item to spend it on here. The compass, that is a solid choice. That's going to let him know where future shops are. In HP shops, you'll see on the minimap if an HP shop is there, it'll be marked in blue. You can always pick up HP for 100, 5 hit points, or you can get a permanent 2 HP upgrade for 150. So Guri's maybe looking out for that if he ends up taking some damage. So that's a great safety option. Huge pickup.
And we've got 2 red doors, which is promising.
All right, so it was the last red door, but we did find the scroll. And as you see, it will tell us where we're going and determine our path. It is the rink. So now Guri is going to be... yeah, he is cold because the rink is, as you will see, very cold. It is an ice-themed level. And he is going to go there because he is forced to go there, because that is how you do the cherry. You must follow where the scroll tells you to go.
Yeah, so Guri is gonna fight on some fella at the end of the level called Rotondo. He appears at the end of every world as a sort of boss. I mentioned that Guri will give $1 for every bomb that appears on screen, so
$2
to count. Oh,
$2 for
okay.
Campanella 2.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, Val's gonna be my designated bomb counter.
Yeah, I'm a bingo player. I know to count.
Yeah, exactly why I picked you. I'm like, this guy knows how to count. We bring the basic math skills here at Cherry Rush 2025.
I don't know. I think reading and math are historically the 2 biggest enemies of bingo players. I feel like that's probably not correct. We say that all the time.
That's true.
Just
That is
saying.
true. We're not known for our elementary level prowess. That's for sure.
And with Rotundo defeated, we're going to head into the rink now. As mentioned, this is an ice level themed. That's not English, but that's okay. There's ice on this level. It's very cold, but that's okay.
Thank you.
Guri brought his jacket.
There's ice. It's very cold. Like, oh, thank you. Thank you.
Cool.
Very relevant to the run.
But that fur jacket is going to come in clutch here. Maybe even
yeah.
more clutch than the compass. That's going to lead Guri to where he needs to go here.
Shout out to
And
the Guri
Guri again.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have some hard-hitting
Still looking
questions
solid
for...
even after taking this hit.
We have some hard-hitting questions
yeah,
for
Run's
Eirik.
looking
Like how cold is the rink? Like we need to know. Actually, no, I do have a hard-hitting question for Eirik because we were just in that cave, and I apologize if I'm interrupting any rehearsed dialogue, but I do need to ask this. Guri was just in a cave, Eirik, that had an item spawn in it that is always available in that cave. You can always get it there. It is the talisman. That talisman item is referenced by at least one NPC who says that there is an item that will guard against ghastly visitors. That talisman doesn't do anything. It does absolutely nothing. When you pick it up, it has no effect on anything. Is that intentional? And is there an intended purpose to that item that isn't incorporated, or what is the story behind it?
Well, it might or might not be one of those things where it starts as an accident and then kind of like it, so you decide not to fix it. There are a number of those things in UFO 50, and that might be one of them.
Can I just say, as someone trying to make a guide on the game, I very much do not appreciate that. But I understand.
Well, I have this
way too long
sort of
trying to figure out if
rule.
they did something.
I wrote the wiki on this game, and I also didn't understand what's going.
May I ask a question or share a theory I've had?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Real quick though. Temple Grounds.
Temple Grounds.
Temple
We
Grounds.
like to see that. You don't have to answer this, but I've speculated on what that talisman could be for, because I do know in the sprite sheets there is like a green ghost guy that didn't end up getting you. Oh my god! Merry Christmas to me, everybody. Sorry. There is a ghost sprite in the sprite sheets. I've always wondered if that was related to it. Like maybe that used to be the intended purpose for the talisman, and then it like got cut or something. That's kind of the theory I've had in my head for a while. I'm curious if there's any truth behind that.
I mean, I'm honestly not sure. I definitely think it was supposed to make you invulnerable against the ghost type enemies, like in Temple. I know that at some point I also wanted to have like secret ghost doors you could only see if you.
Oh,
Oh,
very
I
interesting.
mean, when you're making 50 games, you gotta cut some stuff at some point.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow, thank you for that, because that is crazy.
Yeah, that was never implemented though. That was just in the design doc. I know that was in there.
Let me ask Eirik, what is the inspiration or source behind some of the NPC dialogue that shows up in this game? A lot of it seems very non sequitur or sort of like, I don't know, random. It's very esoteric. Like, who was were you inspired by any particular piece of media to do that, to make the dialogue and the NPCs seem sort of otherworldly or weird? Was that inspired by anything, or did you have a direction with that?
I don't know. I also didn't write all of the dialogue, but I don't know. I think in UFO 50 in general, there's we tried to make dialogue punchy, right, concise, and you can often say a lot with just one line or two, and you don't need to stop gameplay for minutes to say a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it was definitely just inspired by older games in general, where you would get these snappy lines, and anything from like Castlevania 2 lines to I mean obviously like Monster Party and that stuff, right?
That's what I always thought of when I played it. Immediately, I was like, "Oh, this is Monster Party." I was like, "This is the I'm sorry, I'm dead."
Chum chum
Oh,
pop.
yeah. There's like Rygar and Sixtus and a bunch of those, right? Where you have these NPC rooms. I think maybe Kid Icarus was the biggest influence on this in general.
Yeah.
Like Kid Icarus and Metroid.
I don't want to take away from Guri's run because he's crushing it, and he's got two of the best items right now. He's got the snipe shot and the fuel for kills upgrade, which are both, if you have both of them, it's basically a free win if you don't mess up. But he is low on health, so he needs some health. But I have one last question, and this has come up a few times in the last couple weeks, and I don't know if you have an answer to this. I'm just so curious. I know it's about the story behind the game and what's going on the spaceship. The story behind this game and the lore is so interesting, and obviously it inspired a huge project from Guri that I'm sure you're aware of. We've talked about it recently, and there's the true evil on the ship that you fight. The Clord was the demon, the alien, whatever. Queen Zoo is also on the ship, and she's a through line of the whole series. What is she doing there? Like, I don't understand why she's on the ship, because obviously the real troublemaker here is Clord. But if you don't see him, you fight Queen Zoo instead. Is there a reason that she's here at the same time that Isabel is trying to save Pilot? I'm just so curious.
I mean, that's a good question. To me, that feels sort of like Krang and Shredder kind of a situation, right?
Oh, yeah.
Different
Krang and
evils
Shredder.
aligning.
Yeah,
I wish I could do a Krang impression.
Someone in chat says not that deep. Look, this game is very deep. There's so much going on in UFO 50 and so many hidden secrets that it's worth asking some questions sometimes.
Like,
Yeah.
I will say that my type of storytelling in general, and in UFO 50 in particular, is surreal, right? It's less about absolutes and more about possibilities and connections and flavors, and not as a form of laziness, but more like trying to do some storytelling which is a little bit more works on more dimensions, right? Like a book would be very one-dimensional, but I feel like a game could do storytelling which pushes in all kinds of directions at once, and I think UFO 50 does that a lot, right?
I just want to stop and say, by the way, this song is so crazy. This song is what, like, when it hit me, it made me feel like a kid again playing my hand-me-down NES games and like
That's
discovering NES games in general, like this just hits it for I think almost everybody that has played this game.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I really like that feeling of sort of like final level feeling. Campanella 1 has that too, right? And like Fistal has that at the end where it's like, okay, this is it.
Man, I've got goosebumps, like legitimately right now.
I think the music in this game hits all the beats. Like when you're supposed to feel a certain way, the music accompanies that very well. And I think that's such a critical part of storytelling.
In all of UFO 50 with the music, I sort of tried to do as much as possible with as little as possible in a sort of impressionistic way, where it's like, as soon as I got the vibe across, I would say, okay, I'm done. Next song, right? Because I couldn't spend all that much time on each song, so it's just a matter of getting the right vibe with as few strokes as possible, right?
Why not? We'll do it just in case.
All right, now Guri is searching for the final red door that normally would have a scroll, but we're gonna see a little bit of a surprise here. That's coming right up here. This is perhaps one of the hardest levels in the game as well, Campanella. Lots of new enemies, can be pretty brutal. Luckily Guri is set up pretty dang well here. Full HP, full fuel, good upgrades. Just
Huge
really looking for that last red door.
Huge HP pickup there. That really helps because you don't want to fight Klord with 3 HP or less. Having 4 or more is like critical because of the rings.
Yep,
Oh,
well, there you go. That's another reason why I wanted to make sure. You never know.
This has
Wacky
gone so
stuff
well,
happens.
I've been afraid to comment on it because I don't want to jinx anything here.
Well, if it makes you feel better, my nerves have melted away, which is wonderful. So,
Anyone watching this that hasn't played will think that this game is a lot easier than it is because Guri just makes it look so effortless.
he's crushing it.
I mean, I will
Yep.
fully admit this is not a fair game, right?
okay,
decided
we got
it's more important.
from the source. From the source.
That makes me feel so
we
much
have
better.
confirmation.
You should see what people say about it on the Discord.
I mean, we had a choice between a fair
well,
game and a fun game, and we opted
Where's
to
the
make
red
it fun.
door? I am not.
Oh, Eirik,
seeing it.
just out of curiosity, how do you feel about how the level generation turned out in this game? What are your thoughts on that?
I like it. It was important to me that it felt primitive, that it didn't
Okay.
do anything too
Nice.
sophisticated.
Okay. All right, we're going up against Klord here in a second. Yeah, get ready because he's not going to be around for long.
The face of true evil.
Yeah, face True here. Take a look at True Evil here.
Got a load of this guy.
Get a load of the, yeah. He won't be here for long.
I love Klord.
Boom. Ran out of coins.
Very nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that fight goes a little bit faster if you have money because the coin gun does so much damage, but still really quick, really good.
Okay.
And we're in the final stretch here.
All right, there's one last thing to do. We just need to escape here.
And make sure to get some fuel from the rings dotted around.
Yeah. And Guri is gonna show a funny little glitch at the end. You might be surprised to see, but it's pretty funny.
I love this. Yeah. Oops. Oh, whoa. All of a sudden, whoa, what's happening? Oh my god. What? This has never happened before. What's going on here? All right, and time.
Time.
That's that. That is Campanella 2.
Yep.
Woo! You made it
Nice.
with the dark
Yeah.
Lord.
Game over. You made it.
You made it.
Life can finally resume on the SS Paris Scoville IV. Isabel and Pilot set off for Zoldath, where they can rest up and prepare for their next great adventure. The end. Campanella 2, everybody.
The true
GG.
ending, where
Yeah.
they crash their ship and float off into space without the ship.
Woo!
I mean,
Was on time
crashing's
on
on brand for them, right? So,
Very much
Okay,
so.
about 60 minutes is my average for these runs. So.
Yeah, excellent job, Guri.
Oh
Good
my god,
job.
that went so well. I've not picked up fuel for kills in 3 months now, so I'm glad that it actually showed up in a run. Oh my goodness. Whew!
Yeah, you totally
that was
smashed it.
incredible. I didn't even get to curse John for the RNG. So.
Yeah, the RNG
Yeah.
was actually pretty good. all
You know
things
what, Derek,
considered.
bless this one.
We'll call that one an Eirik buff. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you
And
so
also,
much.
Guri, your bank account is happy that we got Temple Grounds because Rotundo didn't show up. So
That is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
true.
Can we get a final bomb count on Rotundo?
Only 6, 4 in Burrows and 2 in Rink, I believe.
Wow.
if I
Okay, so
consider
that's $12 to charity. Oh my gosh. All right, I don't want to keep us too much longer because we have a hell of a marathon to go through. Next up is Campanella 3 with Red Robot and Coswing. I just want to give some special thanks real quick. Firstly, Evan, my brother, hi if you're watching. Thank you for tuning in. Any of my friends, Matt for putting on this entire event. Really, it's just so awesome. And the hard work you've done. This is a lot of hard work. I want to thank Eirik for making a game that's inspired me to be creative and kind of follow some passions that I've always wanted to act more upon. And also for working with Derek and many other people on my favorite game of all time, Spelunky 2, which kind of changed my life for the better. I want to thank everybody on the couch, BubbleCerberus. I'm so glad I got a hold of you, man. I love your guides, and I knew that the community
glad you
would. Yeah, I know the community would be really happy to see you, so I wanted to get you on here no matter what. Val for always being there for me,
Yeah.
basically throughout the whole community. Same thing for RPM. And lastly, all my collaborators who worked with me on the Campanella 2 project that is going to be coming out at the end tomorrow, once the marathon is all over, not to take away from it. Smo, Natalie, Kana, Dom, Vanilla, everybody that worked on that project, Stan, who for making the incredible cover that kind of just encapsulates everything I love about Campanella 2 in one. UFO 50 has changed my life for the better. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Guri. That was a crazy good
Thank
run.
you, Guri.
Yeah, my
All right.
pleasure.
And thank you, Eirik, as well, for special guesting with us.
Yes, and Eirik,
That's
thank you
awesome.
again so much for being here. Again, I just can't tell you how much this game means to me. It's UFO 50 is of course something new that's trying to evoke a lot of nostalgia, and I think for people like me, when life is rough, it takes me back. You know, I played this game a lot when I had my major knee surgery last year, and I was held up in my house a lot. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, that's all I got. We did it. We didn't crash out.
Woo, let's
We
go.
yeah.
We're proud of you.
Very proud.
Let's go. Please, the rest of the marathon is going to be awesome.
That's right, Guri. The rest of the marathon is going to be awesome. Thanks for almost making me cry, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you to the runner. Thanks to everybody on the couch. Thank you, Eirik Suhrke, for generously donating your time. We have so much more to go. We're not done yet. Don't worry. We have more Campanella. We got bingo. We got so much more UFO 50 to go. Please stay tuned for Campanella 3 coming right up.